President Joe Biden drops out of 2024 presidential race. Whoa! You know, just yesterday, I wrote a script for a YouTube video. And the subject of that YouTube video is why Joe Biden will never drop out. He's gonna screw us all because he's too goddamn stubborn to just drop out. I wrote that video. It took me 2 hours or so. I don't know, something like that. And I'm like, that's a damn fine script. And the best part is it's true and will never be proven untrue. But here we sit today, the very next day, and Joe Biden is out. He's gone. Oh, shit. Smells like a brand new race in America, baby. What the f*** has happened here? Do we know? Do we care? Let's read Joe Blow's statement here. Joseph R. Biden Jr., July 21st, 2024. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Have we? Do you guys remember making great progress as a nation in the last 3.5 years? What exactly was that we, like, what did we do? What did we do? There's open Nazis on Twitter now. That's the biggest change I've noticed in my personal life, is now when I log on to Twitter, I scroll down like 3 scrolls, and it's like, kill the Jews, 20 million upvotes. Like, oh, shit. Things are getting dicey out there. Things are getting a little ornery these days. Huh, okay. I see what's going on here. People are getting feisty. I noticed that. I don't think Joe Biden did that. I think Elon Musk did that. Also don't know if it's great progress. I guess it depends on your perspective. Me personally, I don't think it is. Seems like a little bit of regress to me. But hey, well, what do I know? I'm on the Jew payroll. The Jews. Hey, if you like this clip, you might like the full stream, which I do every Sunday, more or less, over on the Pessimist Productions Patreon, link down below. Thank you kindly. I don't think we've made great progress these last 3.5 years. I don't really notice any progress. Honestly, like, what did we do? I mean, I'm sure there's something you could point to, but like, has it been impactful? Has it been dynamic? Has it been something that has swept the nation? The only thing that swept the nation in the last 3.5 years is out of control inflation, making people's grocery bills so goddamn high that they can barely afford to fucking eat. Like, do I eat or do I pay my rent? Well, I guess I'll eat Tuesday, skip Wednesday. You know, like, people are making those kind of decisions. Is that great progress? I don't think so. Whatever, though. I'll give it to him. Sure, great progress as a nation. You're right, Joe. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. I mean, probably true, but there's a big difference between America and just Americans, right? Just because the nebulous entity of America has a roaring economy doesn't mean that, like, everyday Americans feel it. What everyday Americans get to feel is, like I said, out of control, rampant inflation sending grocery bills skyrocketing, right? We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation. When? What, the infrastructure bill? Is that what you're talking about? Get out of here. That was garbage. Lowering prescription drug costs for seniors. Okay, great. So by the time I'm old, there'll be some drugs to get me even older. I guess I'll be grateful for it when I'm a freaking senior, if that even happens. And in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. Yeah. Why not everybody? Whatever. Not good enough for me. I'm not impressed. We provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances. Good. Okay, good. Is that great progress for the nation? It's good progress for some veterans. Okay, I guess that's good. I'm not arguing against it. I'm like, let them fucking veterans die of toxic plasmosis or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying that, but like, does that really represent great progress as the entire nation? No. Anyway, what else did we do? Passed first gun safety law in 30 years. Didn't even know we did that. Appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court. In fairness, she's been pretty good from what I've seen. Passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. It's not going to do anything, though. Like, climate change is not one of those issues where, like, a flawed plan is better than nothing at all. It's really not. You know? It's like the difference between being shot by 20 bullets and 19 bullets. Well, we made sure that we could only shoot him 19 times instead of the 20 that we were gonna shoot him, which is the most substantive anti-shooting someone in 20 times legislation in history. Like, okay, yeah, go jerk yourself off. America's never been in a better position to lead than we are today. I mean, like, does anyone buy this? Left, right, center, whatever the fuck you are, does anyone read this and be like, oh, yeah, he's right. Oh, that's the truth. That has the ring of truth. America's more betterer now than ever. It's the goodest it's ever been. It's doing great. Doesn't really, maybe on some fronts it is. I don't know. Not on many. Not on all, for sure. I know none of this can be done without you, the American people. Yeah, we're great. Together we overcome once-in-a-century pandemic. Did we? Isn't that still just as hot as ever? We just ignore it now. I don't think ignoring the pandemic that continues to rage means we defeated it, but okay, I guess maybe it does. And the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. Blibbity, blibbity, blah. It has been a great honor in my life to serve as your president, and while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it's in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand the fuck down at long, miserable, tedious last and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I thought this day would never come. I thought Biden was too stubborn, but you know what? Holy shit, the geezer actually threw me for a goddamn loop, and he done the right thing. He done the right thing. He stepped down. He did it real slow. He didn't do it when he should have, but goddamn it, at least eventually his hard-headed ass is like, I guess I probably shouldn't do this, huh? He saw a reason. Or maybe they figured out some way to twist his arm practically off, but I don't care. One way or another, the motherfucker finally, at long last, is like, I'm out. I'm gone. I think it was the fact that he got COVID, man. I think it's the fact that he's sitting there like, I feel like shit. I don't want to run for president. What am I thinking? What am I thinking, man? I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision, if I live that long. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary... This, by the way, is when I knew that she was going to be the heir apparent. I mean, I pretty much knew that anyway, because my logic was this. If Biden did step down, which yesterday was a hypothetical, and today is a reality, but I knew if Biden stepped down, they can't get some outside, they can't get Gavin Newsom or something in there, because then it looks like the flaw is not just Biden's too old. It looks like there's a deeper flaw with the party. They got to go with the heir apparent, which is his VP, which is Kamala Harris. And no reason not to, really, based on the polling information. There's polls out there that show that she does better than, Newsom and stuff like that. And, once again, this is all when it's hypothetical, though. People feel very different about a hypothetical than they do about a reality. But, what are you going to base a decision on? And I think if they had replaced Kamala and put in like Newsom or something, then it looks like the whole party's in shambles. Then it's not a Joe Biden problem, it's a DNC problem. It's like, oh, the whole thing is messed up. Who wants to vote for that, 3.5 months or whatever it is before the election? No one. So they got to go with Kamala. They're pretty much forced into going with Kamala unless there's some crazy movement that springs up and, we want, this other person. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think she's got it. Biden's passing her the torch. I think Hillary's already endorsed her. She's got it. She was always going to be it, okay? But I knew when I read this part, I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. I knew with that sentence that she was going to be it. That confirmed it for me. Now, I know that he would always probably have thanked his VP in this letter, but he made sure to emphasize all the stuff I've accomplished. For whatever that's worth, she was there. She was in the room. She was nodding her head along like, yep. I believe today what I always have. There is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we're the United States of America. Joe Biden. Joe Biden just did the first thing that I've ever actually been impressed with, agreed with, liked on any freaking level. He went away. He went bye-bye. He said to himself, I am too old. I mean, it took a lot of people telling him, Joe, come on, man. Joe. It took a lot. But you know what? Eventually, he did say to himself, I guess I fucking don't need to do this. This is a bad idea, huh? And he went away. He went bye-bye. Okay. Biden. He's gone. Good. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of happy about this. Anyway, let's take a look at some reactions to this this news here. This is young up-and-coming YouTuber.
All right, guys, it finally happened. We got huge
Cairo Kalimski.
It's official. Joe Biden has dropped out of the 2024 presidential election.
Oh, he
he's
did,
done with
did
his
he?
campaign. He's stepping down.
Oh,
now, he's
wow.
not stepping down as president of the United States. He's going to finish his term as president of the United States.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for him. The f is my beard doing? Stupid fucking headphones. God damn it. No, I mean, he should stay on as president. It wouldn't make any sense to step down as president and then expect Kamala to run for president and be president for the first time in a span of a few months. That would, that doesn't make any sense,
The safest ticket you can get is a generic Democrat ticket, where there's not much dirt on them. Trump doesn't have much he could throw at them, and they're just generic Democrats, because all the polling shows that a generic Democrat is 6 points up on Trump in a general election. So I think that's the preferable path. With his initial letter, it looked like that's the direction he was going to go in. But then immediately after that, he tweets basically like, no, full support and endorsement for Kamala Harris. So they're trying to say it's going to be Kamala, it's going to be Kamala. So are we going to have a coronation? Maybe. It looks like maybe.
It's going to be Kamala, dude. I knew from the initial letter it was Kamala. You didn't know when you read the line, I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris being an extraordinary partner in all this work. You didn't know right then and there she was the one? And like I said, dude, if they bring in some outsider, then it's going to look like the whole party's in shambles. That's going to be the Republican narrative. Party in shambles. Party in shambles. Not Biden too old. Biden too old, Kamala Harris. If it's anybody else, if it's Gavin Newsom being brought in as a, a ringer or something, or even just some generic rando no one knows anything about, this is Steve Watson, governor of Bumblefuck, People would be like, who the fuck is that? I don't know. Some generic Democrat, I guess. If they brought that in, and it's like, well, why'd they pass Kamala? They're admitting that whole administration was a failure. They're admitting the problems are deeper. And granted, the problems are deeper. Granted, the DNC probably should recognize that at some point, but the time to recognize that is not a few months before the election. So Kamala is pretty much their only choice. In my opinion, I don't see who else they could fucking do. But he wants generic Democrat. And by the way, Kamala Harris is generic Democrat. Like what? What really vividly sticks out in your mind about Kamala? Here's what I know about Kamala, really. After all this time, I know she likes to weep. And that is why that little girl was me. I know she likes her chicken noodle soup for the libtard soul. Her, let can be unburdened by what hath been. I know she likes that kind of stuff. I know she's not weepy. I know that she accidentally admitted that wars have been fought over oil. Some everybody already knew, but still crazy to see a government official just admit it outright. She told us that wars will one day be fought over water because she's privy to that intel. She knows what's what. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that publicly, but, whatever. So she's got a little loose lip sink ship problem. I know that about her. Perfectly in line with Joe Biden, by the way, also a gaffe machine, even before the dementia. I know that she's Cop Mala. I know she locked a bunch of people up for smoking weed back in the day. I know there's always been rumors that she slept her way to the top, which I don't have a problem with. Whatever. That's it. That's what I know about her. And how long has she been a public figure? 4 years and some change by now, right? Include all the campaigning and stuff. That's all I know. She's about as generic as they come. Oh, yeah, do not come. I remember that. To all the people who are starving and dying in all of these little shithole countries, America has a message for you. Do not come. Do not come, Howard. Do not want to. Do not come. She's generic as fuck, though. She really is. I mean, she's exactly the right amount of generic for the Democrats right now, too. Because it's like, people know she exists, but no one really has strong feelings. Like, people claim to, I hate that bitch. But do they really? Do they really hate her? I mean, there's not enough to hate. There's not enough substance there to even latch on to hate. Okay. I don't know. I haven't seen this yet. This is long, but this is called C. Van Jones's emotional reaction to Biden's withdrawal. Oh, she gonna have emotions. Van Jones gonna have emotions, you guys. Where is it? Okay, there he is. It's time. I'm ready.
And with this news, this entire campaign has just upended itself.
I want to see Van Jones cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff. The Democratic Party is a family. At the end of the day.
Dude, I hate this family shit. I hate it. This is corporate speak is what this is. We here at Lehman Martin are family. We here at Chase Bank are family. We here at Soul Crushing Factory Job are a family. We here at the DNC, we a family. And Grandpa don't want to be president no more.
This is a family matter. You know, Joe Biden's body may not be.
It's a family matter, you know. No, it's not. It's a matter of national fucking interest. It's not a family matter. Look at Joe Biden stepping out. That right out. That's a fucking family matter. See your way out that shit, bitch. Get out. Get the fuck out. That's how he talks, okay? Don't call me racist. I'm just imitating his exact manner of fucking speaking, bitch. He came out here all Ebonicsy and shit, talking that street talk. So don't be blaming me. Oh, TJ, that was a racist accent. Why you talk stereotypical black? Van Jones doesn't talk like that. Yes, he does. You hear it. You hear it. Don't act like you don't fucking hear it.
As strong as it used to be. His language skills may not be as sharp as they used to be.
His language skill ain't what they used to be, dog. That's what he fucking just said. You heard it. You heard him say that.
His heart.
TJ, please don't do racism. It's okay. I hate everyone. I hate white people too. Look, I'll do a fucking white guy. Okay, check it out. Yes, I agree. That is most egregious. I'm white. I'm white. I'm uptight about things. I claim that other people are offended by things, but I am the most easily hurt race to ever exist. Oh, your people are mad that we genocided you? Cry me a river. Cry me a river. Oh my God, Aunt Jemima's not a thing anymore? No! Oh no, a woman in a movie? No! There you go. I do Southern guy too. Man, I'm just a dumb old fucking hick. I don't know jack shit about nothing. I'm just a stupid fucking idiot. I couldn't tell you fucking shit, but I can vote. I think the earth is flat. I think dragons are real, but I can vote, bitch. There you go. I hate everybody. Every single fucking human being on this fucking planet. I hate them. And not in a misanthropic way. I am every form of racist. I am every form of sexist. All of the horrible things that racists say about any race are all true. Every racial stereotype, including the ones about white people, men are all pigs, women are all c***s. Everything you've ever heard about everybody's true. We're all just dog, okay? The entire human race is fucking garbage. We're a big fucking dumpster fire of a fucking existence, okay? So it's all fine. Settle down.
Is as big as ever. His heart is as big and as true and as strong.
His heart is big. His heart is strong. His heart is true. This turns into some fucking Disney lyrics, man.
This is the difference between a politician and a leader.
This is the difference between a politician and a leader. His mind ain't strong. That's true. Too bad his mind went bye-bye a couple years back.
He made a selfless decision, and people are heartbroken. Even people who are pushing for this to happen. It's kind of like when your grandpa.
I'm real broken up about it, Van Jones. Outside, I might be smiling, but inside, I'm like, no, Joe. No, don't go, Joe. Don't go, Joe. We was just clowning about. We never really meant none of them mean old things we said about you. You don't got dementia, Joe. You're not a national embarrassment, Joe. Come back. Come back, Joe. We miss you. You don't see me doing that. I ain't doing that. That won't happen.
Pa, you gotta take the keys. And everybody, you gotta take his keys, you gotta take his keys. You gotta, and he's fighting, and everybody's so frustrated. And then you finally get the keys back. And then you just cry.
And then you just cry. Because Grandpa, you just realize Grandpa can't drive no more. Give me the keys, Grandpa. Give me the keys, Grandpa. Come on. You can't drive no more, Grandpa. You give me them keys. And then after you get them, whole family just gather around and cry. What the fuck? This is fucking bizarre. He's not Grandpa, okay? The DNC is not a family. He's the leader of the country. He's not driving a car a little bit. Oh, well, he can't really drive as good as he. It's the fucking country. In the scenario you've laid out, the car is America, and we're all fucking passengers. So no, I'm not sad that we took Grandpa's keys away. You fucking twat. You fucking moron. Remember when Grandpa was endangering all of our lives? Wasn't it beautiful? No! No, it wasn't! Ah! Oh! I gotta tell you guys something before we close out this this segment. Little prediction. TJ the prognosticator sees into the future. Kamala's winning. Trump's fucking toast. It's not even gonna be close. Kamala is going to fucking destroy Donald Trump. What is that based on? Fucking nothing. Just a fucking gut feeling. Every once in a while, when I'm in Las Vegas, I play the roulette wheel, and sometimes I just got a feeling about a number. 13. And it always fucking comes up. If I get the feeling, that special feeling, I know the Nux number. And you know what I know right now? You know what I know? I know Kamala is not only winning this election, she's landsliding this bitch. What evidence is there to suggest that she could do it? Fucking none. Not a scintilla. She didn't win a single delegate in the primaries. She's never shown herself to be particularly charismatic or interesting in any way, shape, or form. So I can't possibly intellectually justify to you my hunch. All I can tell you is I got a gut feeling she's going to clean fucking Donald Trump's clock. That's all I could say. Can't possibly justify it. Don't even want to try. I'm just telling you what I'm going to tell you. Another 1,000 on blue, TJ? Maybe. Someone wants to take that bet, I'll take it. I got to clear up my wife first. But still, you know, I'll do it. Anyway, that's that segment. Boop. Closing that bitch out. Hillary slithers her way in. You know what I really think is going to happen? I'll actually reopen segment. I think she's going to fucking kill it at the DNC. I think she's going to have a fucking crazy barn burning speech, man. I have a feeling she's going to fucking outperform everyone's expectations with that big speech moment. I feel like she's been waiting for this big speech her whole fucking life. And she's going to come out there energized with the power of Satan. Kamala! Kamala! Satan is going to touch her little demon-infested chest. Reach all the way in past the serpents. Reach to her little black heart and touch it. And give her the satanic spark. And she's going to come out there and she's going to be like, Donald Trump is a f***ing putz. And if you don't see that, you're a retard. And America's going to be like, hey, wait a minute. Donald Trump is a putz. And if I don't see it, I'm a retard. I'm voting for her. I like the cut of her goddamn jib. You know, the Kamala Dami Mommy thing is, I think, too. Here's another prediction for you. I think when it's Kamala and Trump up on that stage, she's going to sense the PP tape Donald. Now, I don't know if the PP tape is real, but I think the PP Donald is real. I think that there is a submissive little bitch inside of Donald Trump. Because in every other aspect of his life, I'm in control, I'm in command, I'm in charge, I'm the best, I'm the greatest. So where does all that insecurity go? It has to manifest in the bedroom. It has to be, yeah, spank my ass, bitch. Oh, yeah, degrade me, I'm a fucking pig. And I fucking think Kamala has got that Dom energy. And I think she's going to channel her dominatrix and she's going to reach in and find a little subby inside Trump and she's going to show it to the world. Right there on the debate stage. He's going to call her mommy. You watch.